So what I'm gonna try to do now is kind of go up here where there's a little bit of like an elevation and see what it's like up there, because water is constantly finding its lowest point. So even an elevation like this might make a difference as far as if there's water in the field, that kind of thing. Now, of course, as you can see, this is a soccer arena. Right now is the World Cup is going on, so we're all interested and excited about that. And there's a little bit more of like a soccer fever than there would be in America when it's not the one of the World Cup years. Only once every 4 years. It is a little bit drier up here, I think. So this is like maybe a place like off to the side here or on the field if no one is here. I would say pretty much all the time defer to the intended purpose of the place until someday we'll be able to get our own designated skill spaces that are like, this is where the skill space is supposed to be. Working towards that, right? You got your gazebo, so you can kind of tell how like that's like on a lower part of the land. I feel like I'm still getting a little bit of like wetness up here. It's definitely not the kind of thing you want around your equipment. There's certain types of equipment that are waterproof, like stage balls, probably most rings, like air flight clubs, certain things that are like basically all made out of plastic. You really wouldn't want to get your cigar boxes wet. They got the suede on it, and I don't know. Maybe you got a kendama that you don't care about too much, like your backup kendama. So maybe you want to bring that out, and the string doesn't really get wet. I mean, I guess you could do a lot of kendama stuff, hopefully without dropping it all. But all right, well that's Winthrop Hills Village Park and some wildlife. I mean, overall, this is like I think this is a really great, ideal place if it wasn't for the wetness. But you can tell. I mean, the skate park is what it is. You can tell, and if you can come out here and find the spots that are going to be dry, like most of the time, I think that'll be on the local level. That's like the thing to do. And like even this is where the restrooms are. You might be able to find like a regular spot that you can rely on. All these places. A field out there. I think it's like a baseball field. Another one over here, or softball. A lot of activities, but like pretty much because of like the way that this is all laid out is that's you're in the vicinity of the skate park like right now. So I guess the last thing I'll do is just look at this spot here. It's near the park, the large parking lot they've got. This seems to be pretty dry. The only thing it doesn't have here is that the trees for to get some shade. So they got this one tree here. Maybe this is the one. But otherwise, cool park, lots of space, and it gets wet, kind of more wet over here. So yeah, you really gotta take that in consideration in advance for this one, and but also to keep in mind, like this was a day, you can even see the clouds right here. It's already rained a bunch earlier today and even like this week, so this might be a time where it's like more wet and damp and more watery than usual. So this could be an unusual amount of water that they have at this time. So all right, well, enjoy until the next video. Bye.